What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back once more to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in here today. So, if you're just joining my channel, my name is Sarah Okachuku. Over here, we talk about motherhood and lifestyle. Today, I want to share with you what you should avoid doing when trying to get pregnant. Yes, there are things that you ought not to be seen doing if you have the idea of getting pregnant or you're going through the process of trying to get pregnant. There are stuffs that you shouldn't be doing. That is what I want to share with you guys today on this channel. Now, if after watching you find this video interesting, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Also, turn on your post notification bell so you get a first hand of every video that we post. So let's get right into today's video. So the first thing you shouldn't be doing when trying to get pregnant is number one, to either lose or gain too much weight. If you're trying to get pregnant, like if you're in the process of trying to get pregnant, the last thing that should be on your list is to lose too much weight or to gain too much weight. Either of these is going to reduce your chances of getting pregnant. Now, what this does to you is that it is going to cause you an irregular menstrual flow. And when you have irregular menstrual flows, it is going to disrupt the time when your ovaries are supposed to produce eggs. And if this happens, it is going to reduce your chances of getting pregnant. So try not to lose too much weight or to gain excess weight. It's not healthy. Second thing you shouldn't do is overdoing exercise. Like, I know that everybody wants to look like the body fitted, the slim, bay, and all that. But if you're in the period where you're thinking of conceiving a child, overdoing of exercise is really not the right thing to do at this point. So try to do less exercise. Yes, it's okay to do exercise, but don't overdo it. Don't try to like be a couch potato, to reduce instantly. It is going to cause a whole lot of hormonal changes in your body, on your system, and this will disrupt the release of eggs from your ovaries. So try to reduce your exercises at this moment if you're trying to conceive. Another thing you want to consider doing is to put off, like put aside starting a family for too long. If you ever have the idea of starting a family or having your own child or conceiving and all that, don't overdo, like don't make starting a family to be too long for yourself, especially if you are married. If you get married in your 20s, because I know that there are a lot of persons who after their marriage they've already said to themselves that they don't want to get pregnant except in the next 5 to 10 years. That is when they will be ready to father or mother a child, which is okay. But if you are in your 20s, try conceiving. I would advise you, try conceiving at this point, because there are a whole lot of persons who are having fertility issues when they turn 30. You're kind of less fertile in your 30s compared to when you were in your 20s. So it's best if you start off a family at least either in your late 20s or just in your 20s. Yes. Just try starting a family if you're married in your 20s. Rather than making it to extend up to your 30s, it could pose as a threat for you to conceive. Like, it is going to stand as a hindrance for you when you get to that period. It's not just for ladies, the men are also included. Once you're above 30 and 40 and the rest of it, your fertility rate is going to decline. There will be a decline in your fertility rate. The number four thing you should never do on my list is waiting till your missed period before you stop drinking. Like, if the idea of ever conceiving or ever getting pregnant has crossed your mind, that is the time you need to stop taking anything alcohol, anything drinks. Most pregnancies of nowadays are very unplanned. Like, it wasn't planned, it's something that just happened. And you might be enjoying a hangout with your friends or your girlfriends and the rest of them, not knowing that there's something actually going inside of there. Whatever you take in, your baby also takes in. Alcohol can disrupt the growth of your baby's brain, especially in the early stages of their lives, of their formation. So you should consider drinking less whenever you have the thought of conceiving a baby. The next thing you should avoid doing is to quit smoking. Like, no matter how you want to sugarcoat it or how you want to like tune it to a way that is going to suit yourself, smoking is something that is really not healthy for your system. If you're smoking, stop it. Even when you're not trying to conceive or when you're not trying to get pregnant, it is also not healthy. And if at this moment you're thinking of conceiving a child, it is a must that you have to stop smoking. Smoking does a whole lot of harm, a whole lot of dangers to your system. Number one is that it is going to block your fallopian tubes. Number two, it is going to cause miscarriage at the early stage of pregnancy. Number three is that it is going to make your ovaries to be weak to produce eggs that can be hatched by a sperm. So all of these things are going to like cause a whole lot of dangers if you're probably thinking of getting pregnant at this stage. Smoking should be your number one thing that you have to stop doing. Another thing you can also do when trying for a pregnancy is to double up on your vitamins. If you're considering pregnancy at this point, you need to like take prenatal vitamins for yourself and for your system. This prenatal vitamins helps to prevent birth defects or anything that could lead to birth issues. So you should consider taking prenatal vitamins that has up to 400 grams of folic acids. But don't take too much, because if you take too much, it's going to cause problems. Just take things that are moderate, things that are okay and recommended by a doctor. Lastly is skimping on sex. Now, this is something that I'm not even supposed to say because you know that this is what you ought to do. If you're considering getting pregnant at this stage, you need to have lots of sex. Couples who get busy every now and then are more likely to get pregnant. So, if you want to get pregnant or if you're trying for a pregnancy, make sure you get busy. Like, get really busy. Do the do. It is going to help. So guys, if you find this video interesting, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Also turn on your post notification bell, subscribe to our YouTube channel, help us to grow. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye.